What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hang on, I just gotta quickly do something. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's get on with the video. So now we're at level 30. Okay, I want to try and do something first.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Buff scheme. Okay. Next one. Moon calf. Okie dokie. Okay. So, what we want to do is go back down there.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Not so tricky after all.
Okay, so now we need to go down to this one.
Bombarda. Bombarda.
An intruder!
Okie dokie then.
Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Fight about as well as a pumpkin!
Bombarda.
Okay, we need to go to inventory. And I actually have enough mallow sweet leaves.
Seems your heart isn't in this at all.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Revelio. Lumos.
An intruder!
Who lived here, I wonder? Lumos.
Okie dokie.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Bombarda! Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda.
Then go here.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Confringo! Confringo! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Okay. So we need to go back up here.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at last.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, I get it.
Confringo. Bombarda.
So it did, it's just had leaves over it that I had to combust.
Bombarda. That's that. Settled.
Okie dokie.
I find the rarest beasts in the world.
Confringo.
You'll have to fight eventually.
Bombarda. Confringo! Potato!
I won't let them.
Stupid fire! Expelliarmus!
In your life before you
Hang on.
even realise it's gone.
Confringo! I think that one hurt. Reducto!
Warm you up.
Arresto momentum. Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Confringo! Oh!
Avoiding my problem.
Reducto! Reducto! Confringo!
Confringo! Bombarda! The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Descender! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Potato! Confringo! This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adams mentioned. So this is the infamous absconder. Descender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupid! Descender! Protego! Stupid one. Confringo! I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley. Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Ah, you look none the worse for wear. Oh, I take it you decided against entering the absconder's cave, then?
Nope.
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This was quite difficult to retrieve. Shouldn't I get a reward for my trouble?
Of course I'm happy to pay you. I can't afford much. I've promised to pay for all the supplies Milo's daughter will need to attend Hogwarts one day.
I don't think you realize the trouble I went to retrieving the watch. Perhaps you can sell it for the girl's supplies.
I should never have mentioned the heirloom. Such selfishness. Here is your money, you extortionist.
Oh, shut up.
You're no better than Rookwood and his ashwangle.
Okie dokie. So... you know what we're going to do? We're going to go and get the Booby Tuber stuff shit first. Because that's more important. We get the Booby Tuber shit.
Said that travel broadens the mind.
And then we'll be good to go.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
How magnanimous.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Boobatuba pus. Boobachubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What precisely are boobachubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that boobachuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbor discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure boobachuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvelous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few boobachubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Leave it to me then.
Forest for boobachubas. I hope it's worth the risk.
Well, that was genuinely easier than I had anticipated.
Confringo. This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those boobachubas? Revelio.
Confringo!
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Confringo!
Just my luck. Bombarda. Potato. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Flipendo. Potato. Flipendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Potato. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Revelio. That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
Indeed. And that means I can just do this. Boom.
Saccharissa, I found the booba tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
It actually was a spot of trouble. You never mentioned I might encounter a troll. I think you should pay me more.
I suppose a higher price is less offensive than being forced to regard the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our pubescent classmates. Thank you, and your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Of course I would have. Perfect. Ooh. Tangled web. And take the biscuit.
Hello.
Revelio.
You don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncalf fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracells. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
Seems like a poor choice of inventory. Surely that's obvious.
You don't mind sharing your opinions, do you? Despite the fact that we are a wizarding village, doesn't mean these things appear by magic. Takes a lot to round up these feathers. Don't get me started on thwoppers. Most of the suppliers of thwopper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's.
Perhaps it was your dealings with Froopers that led you to the precarious idea of stocking Duracalls.
Oh, you are well and cheeky, aren't you? Don't worry, I don't mind. Never had a still tongue in my head either. And I'll have you know that it's my highest priority to ensure that all beasts are safe and well cared for. Right thing to do and good for business. Anyway, perhaps you should have a look around. Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Lumos. Revelio.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me your obsession with those infernal butterflies?
That right. Be thankful you have.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you said that it was
But it hasn't. Dramatic, just like that. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash Charles out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her canut.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Mine now, demi guys. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I remember you. Your generosity helped me afford this rather exotic snake construction.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
Okay, and the good news is, ladies and gentlemen, we're already in this one location already. Now, I believe there is a demiguise in this house. But there probably ain't. You know what? That's fine. I'm going to go and speak to this asshole.
Anyone care enough to remove my demiguise statues?
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
He is a bit much for a caretaker, but he means well, and he's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Well, time to go back to Hogwarts to finish this one diligent thing off.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was an old schoolmate of yours, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
Yes, him. That's the one.
Oh, he could always take a joke, Piers. He's playing with me. Ha! Hasn't changed a bit. Oh, I wonder if he still has the flowing locks. Pigtails. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Well, that most certainly shut him up. Yeah, excuse me. Squeeze me. Okay, so we're gonna go Hogsmeade, and then we're probably gonna do this spider one first.
Lawley's none too pleased. Seems she's been burgled.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. and I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Why didn't you ask the Ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Well, you're lucky, sir, because you've got a man who's going to clear this crap out for you.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Cruise.
Potato! Stupefy!
You're even more aggressive than I'd expected.
Levioso! Confringo! Bombarda!
Cruise.
Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy!
Cruise.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupefy! Confringo! Bombarda!
Cruise.
Expelliarmus!
Surely that's the last of them. Reparo. Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman.
Peach, I've delivered the spider venom as requested. Prompt payment is now due. The new cluster of spiderlings at my cellar workshop have almost hatched. I can provide more venom soon. Once, of course, I've been compensated for the last delivery. Mary Portman.
If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
Down into the danger zone.
If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now. This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads.
But, of course, as always do a search around.
I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Exacts. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. That's one exact destroyed. This is definitely going to anger your parents. Confringo, Expelliarmus, Potato, Stupefy. Confringo, Bombarda, Expelliarmus. Confringo, Bombarda, Expelliarmus. Cursed fiends. Confringo, Expelliarmus, Bombarda. Bombarda. I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Confringo! Can't let you hold that strength. You already have. Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Crucible! Confringo! Half finished. I need to destroy all of the exacts. Leviosa! Bombarda! Confringo!
So I've cleared one half of this out now.
Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo!
These eggs must be destroyed.
Bombarda!
Expelliarmus! Lumos. Bolter. Crucible. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
I finally found the perfect place to breed a spider colony, and it was quite literally under my nose the whole time. My cellar. Why didn't I think of this before? Why isn't anyone for that matter? My spiders are growing big and strong, and the silk they produce will make me a fortune. I'll have wealth at last. No more scrimping on frocks when I'm in town. It will be marvellous.
I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. Confringo! That's the last of the spider sacks. I hope that's the last spider. Bombarda! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Crucible! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Okie dokie.
No, wait. That's the last one. She's angry. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Protego! Stupefy! Crucible! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Stupefy! Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus! Descendo! I'll be having nightmares for the rest of my life after that. Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Crucible! Confringo!
And let's get out of here.
What are you up to now?
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit, and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary. What untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the amulet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
Even so, you'll want to prepare yourself. The place needs something of clean-up.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
Yay.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Yes.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Oh, you. Okay, so we need to go back here. For good reason. Now we just need a Devacool one.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Oh, my dear Biscuit. Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers. Poachers. Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
Nah, mate.
My right is accurate. Descendo. Defender. Protego. Incendio. How does that feel? Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Come back here!
You're putting me to sleep.
I won't go!
Protect amateur! Reductor! Confringo! You'll feel that! Confringo! I got the Confringo! You haven't the knack
Aloha Mora. Which one of you is Biscuit? All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garneth, shall we?
Oh, I'm not giving him back. I'm evil, remember? Because I'm evil, I don't fucking care what anyone says. I am keeping Biscuit.
Always said that travel broadens the mind.
What will I do without her?
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I think Biscuit will be safer with me, Garneth.
What? No. You can't take my Biscuit from me. What will I do without her?
Biscuit is clearly not safe with you, and I know how to protect her.
Perhaps Ramrock was right about wizard kind. Always thinking yourself superior to others. May I never be so unfortunate as to cross paths with you again. What shall I do without Biscuit?
Sorry, Garner. You had one opportunity and just screwed it up. It's not safe for her.
Aloha Mora.
Garneth needs to realise he can't just keep expecting people to be nice, especially when they're evil. I honestly cannot give a damn what Garneth says. He has no right to look after her. He's fucked up and this is his punishment.
Lumos. Revelio.
So there's 4 more somewhere.
Aloha Mora. Lumos.
Don't forget who gets you the news.
butterflies were attracted to treasure. Must have missed that one in beasts.
Aloha Mora. Lumos. Aloha Mora. Lumos.
New instruments are expensive. I remember you. Your generosity helped me afford this rather expensive snake contraption. Very Salazar, isn't it?
We've got dark wizards these days.
Aloha Mora. Lumos.
Ah, hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Tell you how. Tell me where the bloody demiguise shit is. That's all I bloody want.
I saw what you did! Ha! I've no tolerance for thieves! Hand them back!
Hand what back, sir? We've not took a thing.
Hand them back!
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one. That's all of them, sir. Honestly, I swear.
How many times are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones, sir. Promise, sir. We'd never take more than those.
I tell you this, they'll not appreciate your antics in Azkaban. You just wait till I see your mother.
That was a bit harsh.
Yeah, they kind of deserve it though.
Aloha Mora.
That's what I like to call.
Lumos. What do we have? Aloha Mora.
Okay, so there is a demiguise here.
Lumos. Mine now, demi-guys.
Okay, so we need to start clearing more of these demi-guys statues out.
Imagine an army of Imperial. No pain, no fear. They make a perfect soldier.
Aloha Mora. Lumos. Aloha Mora. Lumos. Aloha Mora.
Okie dokie.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Come on in and have a look around.
No touching if you have sticky fingers. I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts.
Aloha Mora.
Okie dokie then.
Lumos. Aloha Mora. Lumos.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Revelio. Lumos.
I remember you.
Aloha Mora. Lumos.
Eldritch Diggory thought he could fix Azkaban. What a chap.
Aloha Mora.
Stays young.
Lumos.
The wilted bill.
Don't be stingy. Next thing you know, it's unforgivable curses.
Does anyone from the Ministry even check on them? Or are they left completely to the
The
depression?
sickle, the galleon.
Lumos.
Why do we allow the Ministry to decide anything? In Azkaban.
God, we've got about one or two left. Two left.
Lumos. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I'm told that last Clementine had you chasing butterflies all through the forest.
Revelio.
Right, okay. I know for a fact I've got the one in Tombs and Scrolls.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books.
And I've got the one in the Hog's Head. Okay, got that one. Believe I got that one.
Lumos. Lumos. Alohomora.
I believe it's this one.
Fine. Lumos.
Okay. So that means now we've only got one.
Alohomora. Lumos.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Ah, it's right there.
Mine now, demiguise.
And that will be it. So we've only got the two. And both of them are in the world map. And you know what? That will be it for today. So, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video, which hopefully we should be able to get the third trial done once we start getting on with the main story quests again. Until then, bye bye!